Hey guys, welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. Now I know I should have uploaded the part 2 of this series a long time ago, but basically what happened is I recorded it and then the file got corrupted, so I tried to do it again, and then when I was editing, all these problems occurred, so I left it on the side for a long time and I started doing the League of Legends videos, and then I forgot about it for the longest time. But I saw it on my games library like last week, and I was like, I need to get back into this game because I really want to finish it. It's a really interesting game to me, and yeah. So part 2, let's do this. Let's get back into it. Let's bang it out. Right. So from here, if I remember correctly, we found out a little bit about Molly. Um, and I know what happens after this vaguely, but because it was a while ago, I don't remember exactly what happened. So my reactions aren't gonna be
I
like
can't
100%
describe
genuine,
it,
like
but
oh my god, what
I felt
happened?
like some part of
Oh
Molly was
wait,
still here.
yeah, my reactions aren't gonna be like 100% genuine, like because I know about the one or two others, like one or two other family members, but there might be a few things that I missed. I didn't read that, by the way. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Enough excuses. Let's just go out here. Can I? Hello? Cool. Alright.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like
I don't
bringing
even
up the
remember the
past.
buttons at the moment, to be fair.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten,
Alright, trigger?
she was the one who named it Molly.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Grandma Edie.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could
Yeah.
have, but she didn't.
So Sven was her great grandfather? I think great grandfather, but he was he was a really good, I think they're called carpenters, people that make shit out of wood and that. Like, yeah, he was really good at that stuff, and you'll see around the house, he makes like all these cool contraptions. So yeah, I fully rate this guy. This guy's a bit of a beast.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
If you love your man, I don't see why not. Devotion.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Probably because it wasn't true. Maybe.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already
So
started
Lewis
to
is her
memorialize
brother.
him.
That's a pretty good painting, to be fair.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Can I?
Odin
Okay.
Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Wait. Oh yeah, I remember this. His house was like a boat. It's kind of weird.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Wait. What? Oh, whoops. I think there was more of it. I'm pretty sure there's more. Yeah.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, that's it. Nice. So we learned a little bit about
Whatever's
her
wrong with
great
this
grandmother.
family, it goes back a long ways.
Her great grandfather is Ingeborg, and then her great no her her great grandfather and grandmother is Edie and Sven. Okay, I think that's right. No, I'm never gonna understand the family trees. All right, let's make a move.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
First wife.
It was
so
a pretty big trace.
first wife, so he was married one at once. Maybe. Probably.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
That's where I'm looking right now.
It's hidden in this book.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Is that the camera? Holy crap. Ugh. Old-fashioned cameras. Oh, they actually still have the photography film. Those little things. Milton's
From
been
the
down here.
paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Little Milton. Uh-huh. Okay, so this is Calvin and... what's the other name? Calvin and Sam. These were twins, I believe. And Sam, as you can probably tell, is into like camping, like scouts, that kind of stuff. And then Calvin was into like robotics, sci-fi, all that malarkey. And they separate their room evenly so they could share their room together. But
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
yeah, so
I
the
guess
character
my dad
I'm
didn't
playing
like
as,
history any more than my mom did.
Edith, met Sam, but never met. No, met Sam, but never met Calvin, and now we find out why.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Can I? God, this is taking long. Oh, I've started this off so badly. Flipping hell. Please hurry up. Can you just swing, please? The struggle is real. Why am I swinging from side to side? Can I actually not start this again? Oh my god. I've actually failed this so hard. It usually swings a lot quicker. What's happening there? What's going on with my foot? Can you not swing with your other foot, please? Oh wait, I can. Oh, I control both feet! Okay, that's why
Brother
then.
said he'd die before he
Okay.
ate another mushroom.
I was gonna say, what the hell?
And he did.
I used both analog sticks.
At
Okay.
Barbara's funeral, we
That was
swore
weird.
we'd never be afraid again.
Alright then, let's go.
And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I thought it was weird that he was using his broken leg to push.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
The end of this is actually tragic.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Yikes.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
When I'm on a swing, I'll go high up until the point where
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
the chains on the side start to like lose its slack. Does that make sense? Like when it starts to get a bit loose when you're going up so high, that's why I'm just like no. And then I stop.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Jesus Christ. Poor lad. He was 11 years old.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I was never brave enough.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say that actually. You should probably put it back, you know, out of respect, but they won't let me. This is what's all right with Sven. He makes these really cool contractions. I think it's really cool. Oh crap.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Well, you're not really a child anymore. I think you're like 17, if I remember correctly.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I'll probably be able to go up there later, but I know there's something in here I need to go back into. And now we find out more about Barbara.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Can I just reference this again? This is cake that's been here for I don't even know how long. I don't even want to fathom how disgusting that is. But anyways, let's learn about Barbara from a comic book.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Okay.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
If I remember correctly...
Unfortunately,
oh my
scream
god.
hadn't aged well.
What kind of scream was
Getting
that?
better. I think you just need the right motivation.
If I remember correctly, she's the sister to Calvin and Sam.
Rick was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Jeez.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement
This
door locked?
guy's weird.
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden
This
in
guy
the
is
music
weird.
box.
Like, why is he your
Secret
boyfriend?
is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh god. Yeah, this is creepy. I don't know why like, the music.
And imagine
The music just makes it really weird. I? Oh, I can hit these. Can I hit this? Hey. Yeah, her father really made a mess. I remember when I first played this, I thought this might have been like where her boyfriend got killed or something or whatever. But no.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill. Who
Can you imagine
imprisoned
like
and
cutting
ate
your
his
hand on
family 10
this?
years ago tonight.
There's like no safety on this thing at all. Medieval right there. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's go. Out of the way!
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. That's her reaction. Oh dear.
Rick?
Yeah, her boyfriend's a waste man.
Barb, relax.
In case you didn't
I'm just
realize
trying
anyway.
to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Kick him out, man.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She
Yes.
threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
Nah,
And
man, you
she
left it
was
in the
still
car.
holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Hey, I'm not scared. I've got my tool. My weapons in hand. Let's go. What's wrong, Walter?
Walter, are you there?
I can't even turn around. I'll have to focus on this. Okay. Yo, Walter, what you saying?
had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police described the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there's a
Residents
killer in
urged
the
to lock
list.
all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh my God.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He
Oh,
was
you
quite
can't even scream on cue.
smashing.
Fuck out the way, man.
And he was. He couldn't get enough.
I want to hit him, but I know I can't.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Go through here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Come on. Muller's room.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years.
I swear it was supposed to be locked though.
Grown.
Smack this guy. Boom.
He wasn't moving. but
Okay,
she
yeah, yeah.
sensed the
This is classic
story
horror movie stuff.
over.
Oh, you stopped the criminal. Oh, let's go check on him. I wonder what's gonna happen next. There's no way he's unconscious. There's no way he's gonna move anywhere, right? Right, guys. Oh no, he moved.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
He was at the door at this time of night.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
This stuff made no sense. This makes no sense. How are these man in her crib?
Oh dear.
Why does she react saying "Oh dear"?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Not bad.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of
The
course,
worst
the police
joke
blamed it
ever.
all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the
Wait, he
whole
disappeared the
time.
same night, so that means he
Doesn't
got
all
eaten as well,
feel
right?
bad. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her.
Ew.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay, I take that back. That's the worst joke I've ever heard. See, I don't know what to I don't know what to make of this universe, because obviously from Molly's tale of what kind of happened to her,
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered.
it sounds
As
like
absurd as
childish.
that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah, it sounded like childish. What's the word? Just imagination. But now you hear that Barbara has been eaten by monsters. So I don't really know whether there are future supernatural
I know why Mom
things
doesn't like
happening
me
here
playing
or
with the
not.
music box.
I see. And that's why I need to go touch it now. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really tell. It seems like a normal universe, but I guess monsters could exist, because a monster might have eaten Molly, and then monsters might have eaten Barbara. I don't know. Alright. There's her ear then. No, I'm joking. I know they would. The police would have taken that. Hey. Key time. That's a weird key, by the way. Alright. Down to Sven's workshop.
Mom said the basement was off limits.
Obviously.
Unless
Look
I
at that
wanted
fucking...
another tetanus shot.
Sorry, I shouldn't swear. Look at that saw. No child should be around that. Ever.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Don't think she was.
It
Yep.
turned out she was hiding a lot
You
more
thought
than
this
that.
was a fridge. Nope. She was taking care of something else down here. She was. It's dark as hell. Can I put a lamp, please? Thank you.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Yeah. Walter must have been traumatized after finding out what happened to Barbara. If Barbara
She said
did
after
get
Barbara
eaten.
died, he got as far away as he could.
Yeah. And this is probably where he ran away to.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. 1952 to
Goodbye, everyone.
2005.
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be
I mean, I like
dead
peaches,
tomorrow.
but I wouldn't drink them straight from the can. So every day at
But if you
midday,
wait long enough, you get used to anything.
he'd get up and eat peaches. I don't even remember how old he was.
Even
I
a
think
monster
he must have been like
on the
11,
other side
right?
of the door starts to feel normal. Almost
had-
friendly.
He had a chronic fear of monsters, so when his monster after Barbara got eaten, so he ran down here into the bomb shelter,
And
and
then
I
one
guess
day, Everything just
Edie was taking care of him
stopped.
by bringing
Whatever that thing was,
what's it
it
called?
was gone.
Packages. But if you look
Maybe
at
he got
I don't know whether
tired
he just has
waiting.
freckles or whether he's actually ill.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
It's this dirt can. Jesus Christ.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Good.
I
It
have to
isn't-
leave. Well, I still can.
It's a definition of insanity if you continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. I learned that from Far Cry. I live my life by that rule. I'm joking. But it is true. You gotta change something if you want something different. It sounds obvious, but
I know it's out there, somewhere.
you can't live your life in fear, my bro. Gotta go out there.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Oh, okay. So something did definitely kill them both.
And Calvin.
I mean, Calvin killed himself. Unless he
Maybe
landed in the
this
sea and then got
is
eaten.
all a mistake.
Nah, gee. Let's go do it.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it
Literally.
kills me.
Literally, boy. Gotta get out there. Gotta experience the
Whatever's
world.
out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm
Time
going
to
to
go, my boy.
appreciate all of it. Especially the food.
But trust me,
I
eating
don't mind if I only have a year left.
eating whatever you left.
Or a month.
Oh, eating peaches every day,
A
nah, gee,
single
that's not
week.
me.
I'd be happy with one new day.
Yeah, boy.
I can already imagine
Fresh
the
air.
sun on my face.
Mate, you had a nice time writing. Poor lad though. Spent 30 years underground, and then the one day he comes
Walter
out.
died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
The one day he comes out, and he gets hit by a train. That's actually mad. Like, how can your family hide a family member from
I'm
you?
sure my mom was trying to protect me.
They literally hid a foot, like her grandfather, her family member from her for a full 6 years. That's madness. Anyway, gonna leave it here today, guys. I apologize again for having this part 2 being so delayed, but nonetheless, it's here now, and I'm gonna try and continue to bring out, the next episode as often as I can. But obviously, with my schedule, it's gonna be hard to do that with obviously Danganronpa. So I'm gonna try and do alternations of those two. I'm more interested in Danganronpa at the moment, though, so you might see more episodes of those rather than this game. Either way, if you're enjoying this video, leave it with a like and comment down below what you like about it. If you have any suggestions on anything I could change to make them better, please let me know. Next video should be out soon. I'm not sure how often I'm going to be uploading videos of this game, because obviously I'm doing, for Danganronpa, I'm trying to do within 2 to 3 days of each other. For this game, it might be a bit slower, because I think it's a much shorter game, so I'm hoping to do maybe once or twice a week. Should be okay. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. We're going to go down that chute. Goodbye.